Thank you everyone for tuning into today's Words of Wisdom. Today's was sent out into our emails on May 28th, and I quote, "People who constantly have negative thoughts while they're alive on earth go to the realm of hell after they die and live there as stray spirits." From An Unshakable Mind by Master Ryuho Okawa. Thank you, Lord God. Alright, so I think I've done this video recently, probably in the past month, but I'd like to do it again because it's such an important topic. People who constantly have negative thoughts while they're alive on earth go to the realm of hell after they die and live there as stray spirits. This means that we are the decision makers of our own fate. What you think is who you are. And what you think leads you to whether you go to heaven or hell in the afterlife. This is based on yesterday's words of wisdom, the laws of cause and effect. If you end up becoming living in hell, it means that the cause behind it was the mindset you had while you were alive. Also at the same time, if you end up going to heaven after this lifetime, after you die, it means that the cause of that effect of living in heaven is the thoughts you had while you were alive here on earth. What you think is extremely important. For me, when I was able to grasp this truth as the truth in a form of enlightenment, it changed my life. If you only understand these teachings in your brain, just like as an academic research, that's not called enlightenment. You just know it, but you're not feeling it. You're not living it, which means you're not going to feel the effect by it, the power that it brings to you, the happiness that you can grasp from knowing these teachings cannot be attained if you're not enlightened to the truth. You can't just know the truth. And when I kind of shifted from knowing today's words of wisdom to enlightening today's words of wisdom, what happened was my life view, how I perceived my own life, drastically changed. Before I was enlightened, I got enlightened to these teachings, or before I grasped these teachings, it felt more like a secondary teaching to kind of like an item for me to use to make my life better. So let's say that I want to achieve more success. If that is the case, I'll use these teachings of the truth so that my life will become better. But I was using the truth. I wasn't living my life based on the foundation of truth. Now that I'm awakened to these teachings, to today's words of wisdom, literally, what I think is a matter of life or death, because it's going to change the destination of where I'll end up after I die. That's how powerful today's words of wisdom is. And for me to get there, I needed to kind of really contemplate on these teachings, and not only contemplate on it, gain more experiences in life. Like meeting people, or not meeting people, but knowing people who have died from the people from my acquaintances or from my family. And when you face death of someone you know, it makes you really, really think what life is all about. And then today's words of wisdom kind of clicked in my mind. I hope it does so for you too. From my experience, it takes time to be able to really absorb Master Okawa's teachings in our minds. That's why we hold seminars at our temples. So I hope that you can join our temple activities too. That'll be done for today. Thank you for tuning in, and see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.